Before and after. How maps that light flip the world. Imagine a secret team of codebreakers, working in silence while the fate of the world hung in the balance. They faced impossible odds, relentless pressure, and a deadly enemy that seemed invincible. But they never gave up, and their success not only changed the course of history, but also laid the foundation for the future of technology. This is the story of how maps that light flipped the world. When World War II erupted in 1939, it quickly became clear that this was no ordinary conflict. As the battle lines were drawn across Europe, one question loomed over the Allies. How could they possibly beat the Germans? The Germans had a secret weapon, an Enigma machine that could generate billions of letter and number combinations every second, making it virtually impossible to decipher their codes. As the Germans began attacking merchant ships carrying vital supplies, it became increasingly urgent for the Allies to find a way to crack the Enigma code. The fate of the war and the lives of countless people hung in the balance. Enter Alan Turing, a brilliant mathematician and codebreaker who would change the course of history forever. As Winston Churchill put together his top secret team of codebreakers at Bletchley Park, England, he placed Turing in charge of cracking the German Enigma code. But what made the Enigma machine so special, and why did it pose such a daunting challenge? To the Allies, you're probably imagining a complex piece of machinery. Perhaps something like this, right? Well, that's not quite right. In fact, the Enigma machine looked more like a typewriter than anything else. It was a compact, portable device that consisted of a keyboard and an electrical mechanism. When a user pressed a letter, a light bulb would illuminate above another letter, indicating the encrypted version of the original message. But don't be fooled by its seemingly straightforward appearance. The Enigma machine was a technological marvel of its time and posed a formidable challenge to crack. As it turns out, there were actually three main reasons why the Enigma machine was so difficult to crack. Firstly, the sheer number of possible combinations was staggering. The machine could generate billions of potential encryption settings every second, making it virtually impossible to guess the correct decryption settings. Secondly, the encryption process was entirely mechanical, leaving little to no trace of the encryption algorithm behind. And finally, the Germans took great pains to protect the machine and its encryption methods, executing anyone who was caught spying on their communications. All these factors combined to make the Enigma machine a seemingly impenetrable fortress of secrecy, leaving the Allies baffled and desperate for a solution. The pressure was immense, and the stakes couldn't be higher. If the Allies couldn't figure out the German Enigma code, it could mean the difference between victory and defeat in the war. Time was ticking and the need for a solution was urgent. The Enigma machine was a highly sophisticated device, and the German military was taking great pains to keep it secure. The Allies needed a way to crack the code quickly before the Germans could encrypt any more critical information. With the fate of the world hanging in the balance, Alan Turing and his team of codebreakers at Bletchley Park went to work. In the midst of this pressure cooker situation, Alan Turing's genius began to shine through. He realized that to beat the Enigma machine, they needed to think differently. While others saw an unbreakable cipher, Turing saw a puzzle waiting to be solved. He assembled a team of the brightest minds from various fields, including mathematicians, logicians, and engineers. Together, they worked day and night to develop a machine that could crack the Enigma code. As the team worked tirelessly, Turing's brilliance became evident. He was a visionary who could see beyond the limitations of the time and imagine new possibilities. He realized that to decrypt the Enigma code, they needed to create a machine that could mimic the encryption process and work backward to reveal the hidden message. This was a revolutionary idea that went against the conventional wisdom of the time. Most experts believed that breaking the Enigma code was simply impossible, but Turing refused to give up. He was determined to find a solution no matter the cost. As the team neared their goal, the stakes became higher and the pressure mounted. The Germans were onto them, launching targeted attacks to disrupt the Allies' code-breaking efforts. But Turing and his team pressed on, driven by their unwavering determination to succeed. Their efforts paid off when they finally developed a machine that could crack the Enigma code. They called it the bomb. The bomb was an electromechanical device that consisted of a series of rotors, cables, and lights. It worked by mimicking the Enigma machine-esque encryption process and testing thousands of possible solutions in mere seconds. With the bomb, the impossible suddenly became possible. The Allies could now read the Germans' coded messages and gain valuable insights into their plans and operations. It was a major turning point in the war that gave the Allies the edge they needed to win. But despite the incredible achievement, Turing and his team remained humble. They knew that their success was due to the combined efforts of brilliant minds working together. And now let's dive into the impact of Turing's genius on the world. His invention of the bomb machine and the subsequent cracking of the Enigma code had a profound impact on the outcome of World War II. As the Allies were able to read German communications, they gained invaluable intelligence that helped them plan their strategies and execute their missions. This led to a number of key victories, including the Battle of the Atlantic and the D-Day invasion. By shortening the war by an estimated 2 years, Turing and his team are believed to have saved millions of lives and prevented countless acts of violence and destruction. But the impact of Turing's work went far beyond the battlefield. His development of the bomb machine is considered a pivotal moment in the history of computing. The machine's ability to process vast amounts of data and perform complex calculations at lightning speed laid the foundation for the development of modern computers. In fact, the bomb machine is widely regarded as one of the earliest examples of a programmable computer. Its innovative use of gears, rotors, and electrical components paved the way for the development of more advanced machines that would eventually become the computers we use today. However, despite the monumental contributions of Alan Turing and his team, their work remained shrouded in secrecy for many years after the war. The British government imposed strict censorship on those involved in the code-breaking efforts at Bletchley Park, fearing that the Germans might learn about the breaches in their encryption methods. This meant that for decades, Turing and his colleagues were not able to speak publicly about their experiences or the impact of their work. It wasn't until much later that the true extent of their achievements was revealed. The story of Alan Turing and his team of codebreakers at Bletchley Park is truly remarkable. Their dedication, intelligence, and perseverance in the face of impossible odds resulted in one of the most significant achievements of the 20th century. Turing's genius not only helped to win World War II, but also laid the foundation for the digital age. His legacy continues to inspire scientists, mathematicians, and computer enthusiasts around the world. Now let's move on to the engagement hook part of the video. Can you imagine a world without computers or the internet? Without Turing, that might have been our reality. That's all for now. But if you want to know more about the secrets that shape our world, stay tuned because there's more to come. We hope you enjoyed this glimpse into the hidden heroes of history. If you want to know more about the untold stories that shape our world, please subscribe. And if you really want to dive deeper, join us on our website for exclusive content and a community of fellow learners. Together, we can uncover the secrets of the past and explore the mysteries of the world around us. Thanks for joining us on this journey through time and knowledge. Until next time, keep asking questions, keep seeking answers, and keep exploring the endless possibilities that await us.